In this video, we will show you how to replace your air conditioning heat control. Let's get started. Okay friends, let's get started on our job. The first thing we're going to have to do is grab a plastic trim tool. We need to remove this entire area from in front of the heat control. Let's use this and carefully get in between the dash and that panel, gently separating it along the way. Now on the back side of this, there is some wiring. You don't necessarily need to remove any of that. Just go ahead and rest this aside so we can gain access to our 4 mounting bolts holding this in place. To remove each of the 4 bolts, use a 7mm. Inspect your hardware as you remove it. Replace it as necessary. Take hold of the unit and slowly pull it away from the vehicle. With that pulled out of place, continue on with a small pocket screwdriver. We'll start dislodging the electrical connectors, starting with the black connector all the way over towards the driver's side. Where my screwdriver is, there's a little tab. You can press this in and lift the wiring up and away. Every time you disconnect an electrical connector, take a peek. If you see any funny colors, it's corrosion, and that would need to be dealt with. That looks fine. I'll set it aside. Continue on to your gray connector. This one's a little bit harder to see where the squeeze tab is, but just come right down with your screwdriver and gently press that in. Remove that wiring harness from the back. Quick check for corrosion. Set that aside as well. Next, we will start removing our 3/8 nuts that hold our vacuum lines to the back side of the unit. Grab onto those vacuum lines, give them a little tug, pulling it away from the control unit. There it is, friends. All right, friends, let's get ready for our installation. Gain access to the backside and secure your vacuum lines, making sure that everything lines up as needed. Press that right in as far as you can. Continue on with your 2 mounting nuts. Snug them up, being careful not to damage anything while you do so. Keep in mind these nuts are only screwing onto a plastic piece. You do not want to break the plastic. Just bring it till it's bottomed down. Do the same to the other. Let's continue on with our 2 wiring harnesses, starting with the gray. That goes closest to the vacuum lines. Press that in, listen for a click. Do the same to the black connector. Give everything a quick tug to make sure it's completely secured. Prepare for our installation into the dash. Slide this into place. Now we can start putting our trim panel in place. Pay attention to this area on both sides of the trim panel. It protrudes out further than any other. Has a little flat area here. That's going to have to slide into this area and then slide towards the driver's side before pressing the entire thing into place. Alright friends, it's fully installed. The next thing you want to do is put the key in the on position and test its functionality. That looks good. Thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.